And Liz and I, we would love to work with you in the future. And it's up to you now. We're going to finish off. Say, there's no big hype. But the world needs you, that's for sure. The truth is the truth, whether you believe it or not. We're going to be over there. And Liz, do you just want to say a couple of words to the guys coming up?
I just want to say thanks to every one of you for being here. Thanks for giving up your time. It's the most valuable commodity of all, and you've dared to give us that today and spend it with us. And it wouldn't be the same if Richard and I were just sitting speaking to ourselves, so I'm glad somebody turned up. But, I hope you've taken a lot away from today. I'll tell you, this is the truth. I swear my daughter's life in this. Absolutely, categorically, 100% guarantee. BC works. I know, because I've tried everything else and nothing else did work for me. And I can sit here, I used to teach firewalking, and I always felt so incongruent because, I had some great experiences, but it's a bit like your identity's like a mountain and you're going to try and knock it down with a fork. You're going to use some little technique. I don't care if it's fucking timeline therapy or whatever it is, you're using a tiny little technique that you think is going to knock down a lifetime of who you believe yourself to be. Short term, it feels like something shifts. But then all of a sudden, like Richard says, you wake up the next day and it's like, oh shit, it's back. And if that was as bad as it got, it wouldn't be so bad. But what it does then is it actually reinforces the very thing that you don't want reinforced, which is, guess what? You can't change. You've tried another course. I don't know how many of the courses actually I've come out of them thinking, God, that hasn't worked. And thinking, right, I better look on the internet, find out what else I can do. And like Dave says, looking at everybody else and thinking it worked for them. I've got this theory that it's the same 12,000 people that turn up every year who all look at everybody else and think, it didn't work for me, but it's been working for them, so I just need to go and I obviously wasn't listening the first time, because I just thought, how dare I think it doesn't work? But actually it wasn't even, wasn't working at the right level to actually be able to make that difference. There's some great strategies, some great techniques to help life be a little bit easier, but if, until you really know who you are, nothing changes, not permanently. So, I hope you've learned, even if we never see you again, you'll always know that there's a script. You'll always know that the script isn't who you are, and you'll always be able, even what you've learned today, you'll be able to get there and pass it on to anybody and everybody you meet. I used to think when I was young that at 3 years of age, I knew the world had to change. See, I thought the world was going to be like this. I thought we were all going to be good friends and care and talk and help each other. And then at a very early age, I thought, shit, my God, this is a mess. And then I remember I was always looking for the clever people to come and fix it. I was kind of going, who's going to fix this? Who's going to fix this? Somebody needs to fix this. And we're it. We're looking for everybody else to kind of make the difference. We're it. Like Andy said, be the change. Start with yourself. And then just speak to the person next to you. And if, it's like I thought, if we all just knew who we really are, there wouldn't be anybody to fix. So, know that who you are. It's like almost like we wear three masks. There's the mask that we pretend to be, which the only reason we pretend is because behind that mask is the mask of who we actually are terrified we really are. But I hate to tell you, there's a mask back further than that, and it isn't a mask, it's the real you. And that's far greater than anything you could think or fear that you possibly are. You're so amazing, you're so massive, you're the whole universe pretending to be a human being that your tiny little brain can't even comprehend who you are, really. It's like trying to measure the universe with a ruler. So know that you're amazing, you don't need fixing, you're not broken, there's fuck all wrong with you, but you might be reading for a crap script. And if you are, then you'll get a crap performance. And we can't really make it any more complicated than that. So thank you guys. Be amazing, because that's what you are.
I just want to say, guys, just finish off. All my life, I've been looking externally for the answers, bigger house, different car, more qualifications. You've heard it all day. And it was like I was looking in a filing cabinet that was marked external, and I'm looking for a feeling in this filing cabinet, it's marked external, and I thought I was looking for contentment, and to see it's not there. And I thought, oh, it must be filed there. No, it's not. And I kept looking. And one day, it was like someone come up to me and said, excuse me, can I help you? What are you looking for? I said, I'm looking for a feeling. I said, what, in that filing cabinet, marked external? I said, yes. How long have you been looking there? I said, 40 years. I said, 40 years? And I pointed behind. They said, have you ever tried looking in this one? And I went, oh, shit. I didn't look there. And this one was marked internal. You know what I'm going to say. I opened the door in to see contentment. It was there. It had been there all the time. I just hadn't looked. So I often finish with this because it's such a good one. It's a great question. How long would it take you to find what you're looking for if you're looking in the wrong filing cabinet? Forever. Don't do it. The world needs you guys. It really does. And I rest my case with the two guys today. I think the speakers have been incredible. It's a real gamble putting people up, especially when they haven't been up here before. You don't know what they're going to say. You know, they could fall flat on your face. I just thought that was incredible. I couldn't pick any difference between all of you. I want to thank the guys for helping her. I want to thank Andrew, Ryan and Tom for coming and staying last night. The superheroes. And most of all, I want to thank you. You gave up a day of your life. And as you find in a hospice, the most precious thing is time. And you gave us that today. So I'm going to finish off as we started. We've got huge respect for you. Thank you, guys. Hope to see you again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.